Howdy, this is Gus the Wise. You know they say that money, it don't grow on trees? If that's true, how come banks have branches? Howdy, today we're talking about wealth of nations and how they get wealthy. The United States in 1900 had 1/1000th of what it was in 2000. The wealth of America went up 1,000 times. That's significant. That shows you that wealth can grow. And this is how it grows. So, you got your money coming in. You got your wealthy people. They're the ones that are creating jobs. They're the ones creating products. They're the ones that are making the wheels of industry go round. So they're putting their money into new products. And those new products come up when they get into the thing, national wealth. Every new product increases the wealth. In fact, every time a step in the process happens, the wealth is increased. So you got some copper in the ground and you go dig it out. Now it's worth more. It's easier to get to. Then you smelt it down and have pure copper. Now it's worth more again. Then you go and you find a way to cover it with plastic so you can use it in wires and homes and things and it ain't dangerous and ain't going to start fires. And it's worth more. Then you put it in a product and that product is worth more. And each time we touch something, each time we produce goods and services, the wealth of the nation goes up. And it gets more and more and more. And the money then can be taken by people who are making that money and put back in to invest, make more things, start another business, make another widget. And then the money's going out at the same time through obsolescence and through using stuff up. You know, a farmer, he makes his crops and he fertilizes it and he uses his tractor and he buys the tractor and he uses all these materials that he's got to get the best crop, and then he gets his crop and he sells it into the market. And that adds value in the market, and then everybody eats it and it's gone. So that doesn't remain. But you make a car and it's going to be around 10-15 years. It'll be decreasing in value and getting closer and closer to being in the dump, being thrown away and being done with. But it has value. And that initial value, cars made, sticks around for a long time, decreasing in value a little bit. So it's this engine of industry. It's the new products being made that makes the national wealth grow and keep going on. Minus what's going out. Now if you have a war, and you're making bombs, as soon as you go and you drop a bomb, it's gone. There's no depreciation, there's no obsolescence, it's just gone. You used it up. And war just is a terrible waste of wealth of any nation. Just the money goes in, and when you're in a battle, it's all just gone. All that wealth disappears. But what you're doing is keeping the wealth here among the people who are investing it. And they're making money and they're investing, and it gets more and more and more. 1,000 times what it was in 1900. Not very many products from 1900 are still viable today. We just ain't using anything that was made then. Maybe the railways, I don't know, they've probably been replaced too. But the money they made then, they took and they reinvested it into something else new and better. And those people got the money and they reinvested it. And the people with money just kept making more money. Until now, America has over 1,000 times what it did then. And we can have 1,000 times again. If we just keep investing, we just keep growing, just keep doing it. The other point from this chart I wanted to make is that we're all here, we're using things up. I got a furnace that's going to go out in 15 years. I have a car that's going to be dead in 15 years. I'm using things up. But I'm also over here working. And I'm helping make things that are adding value into the economy. And if the overall is greater, then the economy is still growing for me using things and buying things and using them up. So the whole wealth of the nation is driven by the wealthy people who have enough to invest. That's where the money comes to build more and more. The wealthy ain't taking nobody's money away. They're making new wealth. And we need to help them make more wealth. And we need to get wealthy so we can be part of that cycle. So that's the side we need to focus on. So hit your like and your share, subscribe to this channel, and make some comments to let us know what you're thinking about, and if we can do it any better, or what you're thinking, what you want to have happen here. Anyway, thanks for listening.